What is up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Basically, you read the title of the video. Let's get straight into it. Title of this video is Losing is Great. You know, there's this agenda by people that tell you that losing is bad. Losing makes you a bad person. Losing doesn't do anything for you. Losing is like, you never want to lose, right? And what I mean by this is obviously you always want to strive to win, but this is another perspective of losing. And basically, I'm gonna give you some advice on things that happened in my life when I lost, or some quick things that happened to me that made me redirect and change my life. So basically, I was sparring with my brother, right? And basically, when I was sparring with him, he hit me with a clean shot. So what ended up happening is that made me want to work more on my defense. And when that motivated me to work more on my defense, I started practicing head movement, started practicing more on genuine defense. And basically, this is life, right? Every time something happens to you and it forces you to have a recourse in life, you shouldn't be like, oh man, this happened, and then complain about it all your day, because that's not going to bring you the result you wanted. Let's say that you hit a bump into the road, into the journey, right? Complaining about it isn't going to do anything for you. So you must change the mindset, right? Because we can't change the things that happen to us outside, but we can change what happens in here, inside here. So if we switch that up, if we switch something that happened bad to us into something a little bit good that motivates us or do something, then we're essentially leading ourselves more towards success. For example, when I was sparring in the gym this one time, they were hitting me with leg kicks, and then what ended up happening, right? What ended up happening for me is what is this word called? I started working more on different kinds of defenses I would have against it. I started studying Ilia Taporia, right? And then studying more of how he defends it. I started asking the Discord of Demetrius Johnson and asking the group chat, how does Ilia Taporia, handle leg kicks and stuff like that? And I just got a message from one of the guys there. It was a good message, like saying that, number one, people are scared of kicking him in the legs, even though he has like a heavy boxing stance. He can just blast leg kicks. People don't do that against him because, number one, the takedown. He's good at wrestling. So number one, I thought to myself, like, I didn't improve my wrestling and improve like my grappling, so then people are afraid or aware of the takedown, and so they won't throw that leg kicks. And number two is he closes the distance right after. So we all have an innate feeling inside of us, right, as human beings, to fight or flight. And basically, when they throw a leg kick, we want to move back. But if I had told myself, basically, if they're throwing a leg kick, if I want to continue using this style, I need to move forward after someone throws a leg kick. So after they throw a leg kick, that's just an opening for you to close the distance and to shoot a combo, even if you're scared, right? And basically, that's another example. Another example is I got hit, I think, in the liver. It's either the liver or the solar plexus, basically, and it was a spinning back kick. And that was when I was trying to, I was still looking for my style, and I was trying to use the Sean Strickland Philly shell style. And basically, I guess he found a opening in my defense, and so when he realized that I would Philly shell. So what happened was when he faked the head, I closed my eyes to embrace the shot, and then what happened was he turned around and he hit me in the solar plexus, and I just went down. So then that motivated me to change my style, to change my stance, because like maybe it works for Sean Strickland, but that shit ain't working for me, right? Excuse my language there, but basically, yeah, that didn't work for me, and so then I had to change the recourse of my life. These are just 3 examples that have happened in my life. Losing is great. Losing is great, bro. I'm not saying to strive to lose, but what I am saying is shoot as high as you can. Be determined, be driven, do the best you can do. But what I am telling you is that this video is just a reminder that if you do lose, if you're having a bad day, if you were doing so good and you were doing bad, just know, right? Just know that failure is not the end of the day. Failure is a part of it, right? You're not going to win every day. You're not going to have a 100% 10 out of 10 day in the gym. You're not going to have a 10 out of 10 day in school. You may come out of school feeling great and energized, but the next day you come out of school feeling so drained, so depressed. And basically, so what's the point of the video? The point of this video is to make your mind realize that these things happen. And failure doesn't mean you should give up. Failure should mean it's just a part of the process, and that just means that you should keep moving forward. For example, what if I get kicked in the stomach and then I stopped going? I thought of that. I'm not even gonna lie. I almost pussied out. I almost stopped going to the gym. I was like saying, I'll just gym by myself because I don't get hurt, but no, I didn't. I keep moving forward, right? I hit a setback, but I keep on moving forward. That's what this video is about, to motivate you or to inspire you if you need this video, or one day you will need this video, or if you're feeling it right now. You want to give up on something. It hurts, it's hard, but just know that the failures will come. The difference between winners and losers, or winners and failures, are basically, right, is number one, the winner loses and loses and loses. The failure loses and loses and loses. So what differentiates those two? The winners keep moving forward while the failures give up. So you really didn't lose until you gave up. Hope this motivated you, and that's enough for me. Improve your life and be the best possible man you can be. Keep fighting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.